And we're live. Assalamu alaikum and hello and good day. I hope wherever you're tuning in from, you're having a good, very lovely day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and brother side, good night. So wherever you're tuning in from, yeah, I hope that you are having a good day so far. So if this is the first time you're watching me in social media, then please let me give some brief information about myself. I'm Mainul. I was born and raised in Bangladesh, but I've studied, lived, and worked in Germany and Australia as well. I am a permanent resident here, working in a financial institution. On the side, I run this business, and as you could see, usually on the weekends we go live, so it's flexible. It's on our own time we do so. And I'm also a husband and also a father of a baby girl. So along with the business partners or the team that we have at the back end, I help people learn how to leverage the social media and be able to run a similar digital business from a time and place of their own choice. So this is what we call the path to success. This is our 146th actually episode. So as usual, I have got my co-host brother Saeed from the United Kingdom, sister Fatima from Edmonton, sister Fawzia from Calgary, Canada, brother Amin from Sydney, and a distinguished guest, a fellow business owner, also an imam, Brother Aladdin. So we'll know more about Brother Aladdin and the business here on. Without further ado, I'll now hand it over to Brother Saeed. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing?
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم everyone. How are you?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, good.
Just introduce myself. This is 𝐒𝐲𝐿 from London, UK. As a professional IT network admin. Alongside, I have been working this online business for almost 3.5 years now. I'm a father of 3 grown adults and a business owner.
Yep. So over to you, Sister Fatima. Let us go sort of the clockwise from then
Sure.
from Brother Amin. And
Yeah. Yes, Assalamualaikum everyone. Thank you for joining us. And for those who are watching me for the first time, I'm Fatma. I'm based out in Alberta, Canada. I've been here for past 14 years. I live here with my 2 kids and my husband, and I work full time in a healthcare research company as well as run this business on the side. Yeah, so let's hear from Brother Amin.
Thank you, Sister Fatima. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Amin from Sydney. I'm an accounting by profession, originally from Sri Lanka, currently living in Sydney for last 13 years with my family. Xenia is my wife, who's also an accountant by profession. The two of us run our global digital business as a side hustle while being full-time employed. So, I mean, this session is not about us, it's about our special guests as well. And also, it's about those who are following us, who are still in doubt on the fence, whether we should, jump in or not. Is this a real business? Is this something fake? And this session is to encourage and inspire all of you who are watching us right now. So without further ado, over to Sister Fawzia for a brief introduction, and then we move on to our special guest, Brother Aladdin. Assalamu alaikum,
Thank you, Brother Amin. Walaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Hello to everyone, whoever's watching us, whoever's watching me for the first time, and whoever's watching our live. Please comment down below where you guys are watching from or tuning in from. Would love to know how global we are. As Brother Amin said, my name is Fawzia, living in Calgary, Canada, with my husband and 2 lovely kids. I am an accountant by profession and also a digital business owner. I used to work 2 shift jobs in a family restaurant and also as a tax consultant in H&R Block. Now I managed to quit both jobs and stay full time at home with my kids and raising my kids at home. And special shout out to Brother Aladdin. Thank you for coming on tonight and sharing your experience, everything with us. And if you could just introduce yourself, who you are. We all know who you are, and with your amazing, lovely wife, Saria. I guess she's not here tonight. If you can just introduce yourself, who you are, and why you've been doing this online business.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sister Fawzia. Assalamu alaikum, everyone who is attending in this gathering, everyone who is listening or who will listen later on the replay. Assalamu alaikum jami'an rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, as you know, I am Aladdin, Canadian, originally from Lebanon. I'm Imam, Islamic fiqh scholar, Mufti. I'm doing this this a long time. I used to be a business offline business owner all my long time since 1990. I moved from the offline to the online on July 2020 during the pandemic, and still here, alhamdulillah. I'm a father, and for 3 kids, I'm running this business with my wife Saria as well, all together. And yeah, briefly, this is, I think, what I have to say. Then we go deep in, inshallah, all together.
Yeah, thank you, brother, for your brief introduction. So just now, for a little bit of our journey, I'll just get from everyone. And for me, I work full time, and when I started the business, I started it after my PhD. Obviously, people have learned my stories over the year, but again, I would like to just re-stress the why for all of us here. So, I needed some extra income for my family, and during my PhD, the scholarship that I used to get wasn't good enough, and there's not many hours as well. So, after spending sort of 10 years in social media, I realized that there is a possibility of earning. So that really blew my mind. And that really created that analysis that obviously we create these accounts for free, but never knew that how Facebook obviously runs all this money and they become, what they are. So because there is a business side out of it, okay? The people, advertisers use this platform to run their ads, and they use out user information. They have access to those user information, and you can literally run a powerful global business from your drawing room, from your kitchen, from the park, from during your lunch break from your office, while maybe wherever you are. So this is incredible. So, and obviously I was 3.5 years back home in Bangladesh as well, and then came back and again running it from here in Australia. So I moved between continents and with ease, because I didn't need to shut down my business. So it's up and running continuously from the airport everywhere. So this is really powerful business, and we talk more about the business as it is. A little bit from your insights again, brother Saeed, and everybody, if you go around the clock again, please.
Yeah, Jazakallah khair. Well, our business is a proven system that simplifies the process and provides with everything someone needs to be this online. With us, they will learn how to start a digital business online on the go.
Walaikum salam, sister Salma. Thanks for joining. Yeah, please proceed.
Well, it's a global business, the 𝒕𝒊𝒓𝒅, as you said, and it's highly recommended to watch our complimentary 90 minutes webinar, which is the initial starting to do this business. It's a kind of do it where, wherever you are, whether it's a full time or whether it is a part time or it's a day or a night, whether you are with your family or other side hustle, as you mentioned it. Well, you have to, our audience has to remember that they invest in this business. They are never alone. With ongoing mentor and coaching and global community support, we help also build your own personally branded website. We give you a funnel and a hosting to teach you how our system and softwares are required, and much more. Well, there is no better time to start than at this time. Saying that, now back to our distinguished Sheikh Al-Fadil, Sheikh Alauddin. First, assalamu alaikum. And how is it like to have this kind of business, and how is it the road to success as our topic?
Well, we have to understand this business model. We have to understand, first of all, that what are we going to do? What the changes became to the world. All the world now is switching to the online. Since the pandemic, it became more important, and we noticed that lots of companies all over the world, they all switched to the online. Even after the pandemic, We know that there are lots of companies still far gone out. They make it remotely from home because they found this benefit. They reduce expenses, whatever. So finally, it's this is the changes all over the world. When you think about this one, you have to be careful what and why I'm going there. How can I benefit from this online business, or in general? I have to have the desire to change first of all. I have a big why. As long as you have big why, this will help you to understand what you are doing and why are you doing this. So when we came to this online business, every one of us has different why. Everyone have the desire to change. As much as the desire to change is high, this is will let you move faster through through this journey that you are doing it, and you can go ahead. One, we understand this, that we are offering this online. What's the difference between our online business and other online businesses, that models that all over the world they have? Well, we are not offering products. We have products for sure that will make the money out of it, but we have a big picture and full package that we are offering all of it. When we offering, like, we want to help people. First of all, the thing that we have to understand, that the part that we are doing it, we help each other, ourselves, and we are helping other people. Everyone who find himself that he love, he's interested to help others, he will surely he will succeed in this business, inshallah. So we help people. You have to understand that this business model is that we are targeting, like thinking about talking to X. Who is X? This is the people that want to help them. How through this our system to change their life. That's why when we're offering them that we want to change your life, what we are offering us, we are offering the mentoring, offering the coaching, offering the training material, offering the technical support, and the product. That's why some people asking us, okay, so what's the product? Why you are not talking to us over the phone? Why don't you this one? No, it's not about we want or we don't want. It's the system that we put it step by step so that you can understand and you can run your business in just few hours a day. During this, when we offer you this package altogether, you can understand, okay, this all I need to run my online business. If I'm not experienced, then the training is there. The mentor will support me. The coach will be available if I have any problem, the technical support over there, and the product. So it's not only a product, it's a business model that can change life. And we changed our life, alhamdulillah. Same way we did, everyone can do. Okay, we are not doing, everyone is doing the same as the other. Depends on how they are managing this business and they're managing their life. But what I can say that everyone can do this, everyone can benefit from this. I'm imam, and as I said, I have these responsibilities. I'm a family mediator as well, and if you know family mediator, how much time I spend with the families that they have this problem. My wife is office administrator. She can quit the job, but she doesn't want, because there's some benefits from the honestly this kind of jobs in Canada. We need it so far. Later on, maybe we'll decide. What I want to say from this, that even if you are interested in what you are doing in life, you have the choice to stay with it, or you want just to leave this whatever you quit the job or the other offline business that you're doing, because you feel that this is the benefits, all of it I have it from this online business, or you continue with it on side. So everyone have different views regarding this. I'm not only, maybe I moved far about your question, brother Saeed asked me, but I found myself that I'm talking this and it's a conversation. Anyways, stop me, please, and let's manage the conversation different way. If you want to ask something else, or you want me to focus on something else, or hear from you, brothers and sisters.
Barakallah khair, Barakallah.
Yes, I think one of the common question, I'd leave it to Brother Amin to ask. I think since we are Muslims and you're an expert, so I would say about the halal aspect. So I think I leave up to Brother Amin to ask that question to you.
Yeah, I think Brother Mainul, Alhamdulillah, I think you read my mind somehow. I don't know how. Um, I think, I mean, make no mistake, we are a global community. We have almost 206,000 people from all around the world following different religions, right? And there are people who don't follow religions as well. I mean, it's up to each one of us. It's a private thing. However, a lot of Muslims who are part of our global community and a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters who are wanting to join, one of the biggest questions, of course, all of us have when we get into something, when we try to earn something, whether is this a halal way of earning a living? Is this business a halal? There's no other better person than in our collection today than the Aladdin, who's an imam and who has the authority to explain the knowledge to explain to us. Brother Aladdin, so please explain, why would you recommend this business to our Muslim brothers and sisters as a halal way of earning income online? What's
Yeah,
your view on that?
sure. Well, first of all, as the introductions that I introduced to introduce this, if it's not halal, all of us, we are not here for sure. If we have any doubts, we are. What are you doing here? But people, sometimes when people ask me, is this business halal or not, I reply to them with a question. What is the thing that it come in your mind that it's not halal? What part of it you are doubting about it that it is not halal? Because to be clear with anything in Sharia, we know that according to Sharia, when it comes to any business rule, whatever it's offline or online, everyone know that it's the rules are very clear about it. You must be honest about the product that you are selling. You must sell it for the price that agreed upon. You must deal honestly and integrity. So all this online or offline, it should follow the Islamic rules that we all us. I'll go deep in that things for sure. I will answer that. But this is the headline. All of these things that we said, this is the part. This is the way that we are dealing with it. Yes, some people they have the doubts because there's scammers online. There's business models online that one of the scholars that I say I give fatwa that it is haram, which is the MLM, for example, the pyramid, this kind of business. I said to everyone, it's not halal, and I know all these kind of models because I have experience other than as an imam in the business, in the offline and the online business, and I can differentiate between all of these together. What comes sometimes people they told me, okay, we ask Mufti X from people that he said, yeah, this online business is haram. I said, okay, what did you ask? It depends what you ask them. How will you deliver this message to them? You show that they doubt it and they think it's haram. So maybe they did not understand, and how they can understand to say about it if they don't ask. Not every online business is halal. Not every online business is haram. Same as in the offline business. So halal, as we know, that it refers to the Islamic lifestyle in general and all of that. If we come to the Quran, what's the main important thing everyone that is haram in dealing in the business? Riba. This is the most thing people have about. Alhamdulillah, we don't have that. And the Quran, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تأكلوا الربا أضعافا مضاعفة واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون. So all you believer, do not eat riba by multiplying and fearing Allah that you may have good fortune. This is clear from the Holy Quran. And as you said about the agreement in the Holy Quran as well, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تأكلوا أموالكم بالباطل إلا أن تكون تجارة عن تراض منكم. So we have to consume this. We have to trade by mutual consent, and this is all available in our business. We have to be clear about what you are offering, and I just summarize it in before a little like 30 minutes, 30 seconds or 45 seconds only, all the business I summarized in this word. But I can describe for everyone in 4 or 3 hours, because some people say, oh, you are hiding. No, we are not hiding. We are very, very clear and honest with what we are saying, what we are offering, and the steps. And we ask everyone, go inside, check everything for free before you take your decision. And finally, if it's not for you, you can leave it. So there's nothing here. There is no cheating. Cheating is haram. As you know, cheat any person is haram. Cheating yourself. Is it's written, يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا تداينتم بدين إلى أجل مسمى فاكتبوه. So do you have the if you owe a debit for a like specific time, you know that the Quran, this verse to say you should write it down. And yes, there is a contract, and we respect this this contract that we are doing. And always, يا أيها الذين آمنوا أوفوا بالعقود. All you believer, fulfill all contracts. Okay, all these parts are there. If you don't ask me, brother, I mean, when you ask Manuel or whoever of you the question, I will say one doubt that I received from one of our sisters, because she said, oh, I said that to one of our respected mufti, and he said that this is a dual contract, and that's why this is not haram. I said, okay, this is what I cannot understand. How come this can be to discuss? What do you know about the business to say this? He said, oh, yeah, you say come for free, and then you ask to pay the 149, and then, I don't know, you said you have to invest. Okay, so we are very clear from the beginning. I didn't, for myself, I don't have any ad, always I include that all our steps are free. You have to watch the free webinar, and then after you watch the free webinar, you will be asked to pay the 149 American dollars, which is refundable within 1 month, as long as you didn't make your coaching call. And you have to enter our community. You have to receive videos that describe the business for you. I can't summarize 2 or 3 hours in few messages. You have to go and check everything from the inside, do your research, do your homework. After that, still you have 1 month to decide. Even you say, this is what I'm looking for, or this is not what I want. If that, the thing that you are looking, this is the business model that you're looking for, then we have to sign the contract and agreed on every details, and you have to read everything, and you have to accept all these details, and you start your business. I don't know all what I said. This is our business model. What is hidden in this? Who come to our business and say, oh, you were hiding this and we didn't know this? Never ever happened. We are very clear on that, and this is our business model. I just describe it clearly in few minutes, and this is what we are doing. Surely, if any mufti or any Islamic fiqh scholar can get these points clear to him, and they ask them, surely they will not say haram. And I discussed that with lots of my muftis or scholars, friends of mine, that they reach out because people ask them, this is halal or not, and they told them, oh, Sayyid Ala say it is halal, so how come? Then we discuss about it. Okay, they said, okay, sorry, we don't understand this. We get different points. They describe it different way. So it's their mistake. They did not understand. That's not our mistake. We are proudly, as a Muslim, doing this business, and we highly recommend to do this, because it's, first of all, it's halal business, sure. It's life-changing, alhamdulillah. بعد التوكل على Allah, you do all what we ask you to do. Follow the steps, follow the training, listen to our advices, and join in. Don't have these fears. If you have fears, some people, they just say it's not halal just because of their fear, and they want to blame others. They want to find excuses not to do this kind of business. Otherwise, they have to jump, same as we jump after tawakkul ala Allah, for sure, always, and Allah will give us this result. But we have to do our part. We have to act. We have to take action. We have to study everything, and then we go from there. Alhamdulillah, this is what we all achieved so far.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you so much for that.
And then insight, just a little example, because I often like to give example. when you enter to buy halal meat, right? I still people often that you enter a shop. Do you enter the shop with the mind of, okay, I'm gonna get free meat there? Do you enter for two purposes? You pay for two purposes. One, the butcher have processed bought the cow, so there is the price of the product, and the butcher have spent time to process it for you in a way so that you can just cook it. I mean, otherwise you have to slaughter, you have to do the whole process. So you're providing paying for product and service both altogether. So now that's the same thing. When you enter a business, you need to enter in a process of mind. Okay, any business requires investment. How do you expect that people are going to spend their lifetime, hours and hours? They're going to give you all the tools and technologies and everything for free. I mean, then that the problem lies with you. So that's the issue. So here, what Brother Aladdin always said, we have got three steps. The first step is free. We're not charging anything. Rather, we spend time and money to organize those webinars. Actually, it's a lot of effort on our end. That's free. Then you enter the 149 step. Again, 30-day. You get to know everything, you decide you proceed or not. Then you enter the final stage of contract, and even there also there is a cooling time. I think 30-day also there is a proper point of with our backend organization. So everything is clear and transparent. It is the issue lies with the individuals who look for free stuff in online, and they think that people should work for free. And I often tell those people that, are you going to work for free if I offer, I want to do business with you, and would you work for free for somebody? And then they don't have any answer. So that is the point. Are you going to work for free for somebody? Why should somebody be working? Charity we can do for one person potentially, let's say one of my brother, but can we do charity for hundreds and thousands of people and build their business by as a goodwill? How could that be
Makes
possible?
sense.
Doesn't make any sense. So obviously what Brother Aladdin has explained, very good, thanks for that. I leave the floor to others now.
Sister Fatima, over to you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, thank you for explaining that so well. And I'm glad that you brought up about MLM and pyramid, because people do confuse our business with that. And this, you're saying that those are not halal and ours is. I hope that that'll get people interested in coming and checking this out, because like everybody here, we took those exact steps that that we are telling you. Come and watch the webinar, take the 30-day period to come and check everything out. So that this session is for educational purposes, that if you are following our pages, there is a reason for that. Maybe you are looking to make a change, and like Brother Aladdin said, that if you want that change, that you'll have to take that step. So thank you, Brother Aladdin, for sharing that. I just wanted to ask you that you run this business along with your wife, Sister Saria. So how do you manage your time for this business as a couple?
Nice, good question. Actually, we can divide it all together. So when we are talking about, when we say to people that we want to run this business in 2 hours a day, sure, you can put 10 hours, you can put more. And always I say, some people, they ask me, how long, what is the time you give? I said, I don't ask about time. Even if I spend the whole day, that's good. It's a business. The much you give time, the more expected to get. But 2 hours are enough. What I mean by 2 hours, this is one of the answers that we give to people when they hit, because sometimes my WhatsApp number or the call number is available in public, so right away they ring and they want to call. I don't respond to calls, not because I don't want to talk to them. I reply to them with a voice message. This is me, I'm a real person, and this is what I can do. But what I say in this message, that I don't have time to respond to everyone who is interested in this business. So if, like, let's say at least 20 or 30 or 100 persons a daily, on daily basis, they are trying to understand about this business. If I want to pick up a call with them and talk to them right away, how much time I will spend? So I have time. Yeah, at the beginning I spent like a few time, like for the training. After I'm done with the training, I have to manage the business, the time, what I need from this to get more knowledge about it, follow ups with the people who are interested in that, guide them to the steps that we put, as we said before. They don't want to repeat it, the webinar, then to go inside to the business, then they would decide. So all of it, it's only the thing that some of it is about knowledge, because always we have we get the meeting for the knowledge, to share our knowledge all together, and we follow with people who are interested in that. That's all what we are doing. And you can do this from your smartphone or from the laptop, as long as you have internet, wherever you are, all over the world. Saria is going to her school, and she's a mom, and you know the responsibilities, and you sisters, you know these responsibilities at house, and still she has doing all that. I'm an imam, scholar. I have so many responsibilities. I'm a huge responsibility with people. On top of that, I'm a family mediator as well, and I can do all that. It's only about managing your time. So couple hours. That's why if we want to respond more than that with people, you cannot spend it in 2 hours. That's why all your thing that you have about the marketing, the part that you are doing in this business, the marketing, and like follow with people that they need to, with messages, and guide them there. And other than that, the system is doing its job for us.
No, thank you for sharing. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a lot of automation that goes into this business, so
Exactly.
helps busy parents, professionals to do this. Over to you, Sister Fawzia, if you have anything.
Thank you so much, Brother Aladdin. Yes, that's exactly, that's the beauty of this online business, that you can spend an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. It's your business, you own it. You just put in your time. Myself, as a busy mom, stay-at-home mom, it's not easy, right? We have a lot of work and stuff like that. And I also do help my husband with his roofing company, doing the bookkeeping and stuff like that. So we do have responsibility. That's the beauty of the automation. And of course, we don't have that much time to explain a 90-minute webinar in a short, like 5 minutes, or like, message, or like texting or whatever, right? So that's why we ask everybody, whoever's interested, take the next step, register on our website, watch the 90 minutes webinar. We have it live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's 6 p.m. Calgary time, so, and 8 p.m. Toronto time. And I'm not too sure, but Australia, Brother Maynard, you can confirm that. So you can come and watch us live, hear us out. All the business owners around the world, they're here to share their journey. This is business not just for Muslims, so just be clear with that. It's for everybody, every race. Everyone can do this, every walks of life. There's engineers, doctors, professionals that are stay-at-home moms. So it's not just for professionals, you can see, So if you're really interested, take the next step. And I just wanted to ask Brother Aladdin that I remember hearing in one of your interviews that you were saying that you wanted to start an Amazon business, but then of course you did your research, then you decided, no, it's not a fit for you and your wife. So what made you decide that this business model is way better than Amazon? Because I know we have a lot of people that they do online businesses, different online businesses, and they have done Amazon or Shopify or other ones, but they find this one is easier or better. What, like, if you have some words or advice on that?
Good question. Thank you. Well, when I used to have my offline business, there was kind of difference between the percentage of profit that I'm doing when I was in China comparing to what I was doing in Dubai and before that in Lebanon. So it's based on every country, the expenses that was. My recent one before I moved to the online space was in China. I has the percentage of profit of that business was 75 to 80%. I'm talking about the profit, not about the cost. Imagine that in a business 20-25% cost only. But after that, I was thinking about the family, because in China, I don't want to talk about the reasons. Finally, we moved to Canada, and we can't run that with and it's headache and time and plus all of that things from morning till night. And as a business owner, especially the offline, I'm talking about the offline business, maybe you can sleep only a few hours because your mind is always thinking about that and the strategy and stuff. When the pandemic hit, you know that most of the offline businesses like stop and you cannot move well. At that point, I think about, let me try something online. I found the opportunity for the Amazon. I said, well, that's a good idea. I can get the profit from China, the products from China, and I can sell it through Amazon and can make good profit because I know the price that I have it. I can get it from China cheaper comparing here. I saw this. It took time, long time for me following the shipment from A to Z, which is we don't care about it in our business because the system will do this on your behalf. We are not responsible about all of that. There is sale, but you are not responsible about all these details, as you know. So I was responsible about that from A to Z. And I found the hidden fees after I started that. Wow, here and there answers and return, lots of return products. Finally, I kept with a little margin of profit and spending lots of money. At that point, Saria came to me and said I was about to invest. I'm talking about numbers, huge numbers of amount I am spending in Amazon. I want to spend more than that as well. She came, please stop that. It's not about investing more money. I saw another opportunity online. Check it out. Maybe this is better. So I checked out that. I told her from just watching the webinar, by the way, before taking any other step, I told her, wow, this is the business that I'm looking for. This will give me the same percentage of profit that I used to have it from my offline business. She said, okay, where did you find this in the webinar? I said, okay, I catch it. That's it. I can plan this. If Allah give us tawfiq and support to that, I can do it. We'll do our homework. Let's start. So I took the action. We paid the 149. After 2 days, I moved and started my business. It doesn't took me 1 month to decide right away. So just few days we started, we did the training, and we start doing that. I can give you numbers. I want to give numbers here, percentage. I will not talk about more than percentage for now. First year, we did a percentage profit in the business. It was 27%. The second year, it was 48%. Third year, it was 78% profit. Anyone who is business-minded and can think about these numbers, he can understand the idea about the snowball, how it starts. It's hard at the beginning. Then when you send it, nothing can stop it. So you think about it, any business. I live in Canada. I didn't find any business in Canada with a reasonable start and few hours a day can give me this much of income. Alhamdulillah, we covered debts of over 80,000. We're done with it. Now recently we invested in 2 acres land in our back home in Lebanon. We want to do another offline. It's retirement, not a headache one. So it's kind of resort or so. Inshallah. Just it's for retirement. We'll enjoy time there and still running our online business at the same time. So we are traveling every year. I'm not saying about how much I'm doing every year because this is not the point. The point is to understand the opportunity from this business. What's the sky is the limit. You can do whatever you want based on what you are putting in this, and finally tawfiq min Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, we did this. I switched to that because the Amazon wasn't valuable for me. That opportunity, I saw different online models. Nothing was like this. We are saying easy, but Everyone have to understand that what we are saying easy, it doesn't mean that's over the night will be done. It's not a quick rich scheme. Everyone saying this, he's cheating you. It's a business. Business means that you have to focus in it. I'm not saying spend days and nights. I'm saying focus. So 2 hours focusing in this business is more important than 10 hours while you are distracting. You are not focusing. You're not got results. So that's what I love about this business. Anyone, as you said, there's engineers, doctors, people learn, not the people, they just done with the secondary school and not more than that. And we know how much they're achieving in this business, different models, diversity is there all over the world, colors, ethics, the religious, never. We are all cooperating together. We're focusing on the halal in this session because we want to give answers for people who are asking about the halal. That's why. So that's alhamdulillah, Sister Fawzia, the reason behind why I choose this kind of business other than other models. Yeah.
Thank you so much, brother. That's, it clears up a lot because a lot of people ask that question. There's other businesses, there's onlines and whatever, or there's, like if people have other businesses, why are they starting this business? So here's a live interview with Brother Aladdin. He explains why this business model is way better than the other ones. So if you're really interested, take the next step, and inshallah we'll be there with you guys every step of the way to help you guys get started.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Brother Aladdin. Very appreciate that. You made the time and for your valuable insights. I now wrap up the session. Thanks, Brother Saeed, Brother Sister Fatima, Brother Amin, Sister Fawzia for your time. So, folks, I believe that you have learned a lot of things today, and we try to answer the very core questions. So anything you want to start in life, not just a business, if you don't allow yourself to learn the process, if you want to learn driving, if you want to get a degree, and if you want to see what is going to happen after the degree, the 4 years, you can assume. But what I mean, you have to, everything life has a learning procedure. You have to allow, if you're so impatient, and that's what I realize often, people come here and they want to start something free, they want to earn a lot of money overnight, and how are you gonna do that? Actually, what business model would allow that? If that allow, would you find any business model? So this false expectation, this unrealistic expectation that you have for somehow generated yourself, that is the hindrance of progress and development for yourself. So that's where the problem is. So you're just stuck in a state of mind that is, or are in a situation that is not feasible, that is not realistic, that is not reasonable. So anything in life has a learning process. You see, you hear us, we didn't do this even in our first days. I can tell you that not everybody have us gone live in the first day of the business. We have learned the process. We're still learning. That's why we cooperate with each other. We learn from each other as well. So we're still learning. We have weekly masterminds. We still learn from our successful business owners. So it is now, the point is, whenever you start a business like this, there is a lot of things that are done for you, but you still have to give your time to learn that process, gain that knowledge. There is a difference between people who have the knowledge and the people who do not have the knowledge. And because that's where the gray area is, that's where all the dark and deep thoughts come into play, which is not realistic. So we organize this session to give you that knowledge. You're just everyday people, everyday father and mothers, working full time, just running a side hustle for our families. We found a way because we had that eagerness to learn and see through the process. And obviously, I would say, since we are doing it, we came with a realistic mindset, because you can do research and then you join, because we wanted to be business owners. We realized how difficult it is to do it just by ourselves. If we had to figure out or invent the entire things by ourselves, we would not have been. So, but nevertheless, having said that, as everybody said, there is still some effort that would require. So to get started, the first step is free. That is free. You're not committing, you're not paying anything. It's just a free webinar. You can watch it as many times as you want, because we host it twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday live at 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST, which is 11 a.m. AEST here in Australia. Okay. on Wednesdays and Fridays. Watch it live, watch our live discussions, watch it more episodes. And then after that, if you think, okay, I want to proceed, I want to have an insight, then there is a fee of $149 that comes with a 30-day refund policy that gives you insights into entrance into our main Facebook group where we all cooperate, as well as the whole videos regarding the entire business model. Within the 30 days, if you think this is something you want to proceed, you proceed. If you think this is not something you want to proceed, we will refund your $149. And obviously after that, there is a contract process where you'll be able to go through and read it, and then you become the business owner, and then we help you by providing all the service. So I hope that this session gave you a clear direction of what sort of mindset is actually needed to be an entrepreneur and also to be a Muslim entrepreneur. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for your time, everybody. Wherever you are, stay safe, stay blessed, and have a nice weekend. Assalamu alaikum, jazakallah khair. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, everyone.
Jazakallah khair, inshallah.
I think.